You let me know. Hello NewsFriends community, we're here at CVR 2017. This is the second year of the VR conference in Vancouver. We are excited to check out how far the conference has gone in advance. Last year it was very packed, very crammed, a lot of lineups. We're hoping there's a lot of variety as far as not just video games, but maybe some other kinds of interesting experiences. We're going to talk to some of the people involved in the whole conference. This year, the event occupied the much larger Vancouver Convention Center and spanned the whole weekend. Virtual reality has been in the hands of consumers for over a year now, and even though video games have dominated the landscape, this year's CVR Expo showcased diverse applications for VR.
Well, last year was the first year we did CVR. It was a one-day consumer expo, just trying to expose people to what VR even is and get headsets into the hands of as many people as possible. And it was so popular that this year we expanded it into a 3-day conference and expo.
Friday belonged to experts as part of Developers Day, with Saturday and Sunday open to the general public.
You see a lot more people getting the headsets and the equipment in enterprise and in marketing and in content creation and in film and storytelling. I think people in business can afford it way more than the general consumer, although prices are dropping a bit. But you also see people using it in like education and schools and really investing into it in training. So I think that that's really where a huge growth spurt is happening this year. We get a lot of calls about enterprise and businesses rather than gaming.
That's right. VR continues to explore other outlets like video production, architecture, robotics, even gambling. But while we were there, we still managed to get our hands on a couple of games.
So we started out when we were originally making a PvP game, it was a shooter.
Okay.
And we're like, you know what, there's a bunch of shooters out there. There's some really, really good ones. And we wanted to make a PvP game as a demonstration of our network technology in VR. So we started out and it was just like a duel, player versus player, one shot, whoever shoots first wins. And it was pretty cool, it was fun, but it wasn't like super fun.
Okay.
So we kind of pushed it a little bit and said, what is a different kind of player versus player experience that we could go for? And we thought of wild animals, we thought of tigers, and then we thought, what is cooler than a regular tiger? A saber-toothed tiger, because then we get teeth and claws in there.
I can see how you got to that conclusion.
Oh yeah.
So there's been a rush of VR experiences, VR games, VR interactive experiences and whatnot. How do you set yourself apart and how do you make yourself stand out amongst the masses of experiences?
So one of the things we approach it on is quality. Quality is really important to us and the user experience. So when we're building a game like this, we want to make sure it's fun, it's balanced, we do a really good job on it, we can't have bugs in it. And so it's really important we take our time, we listen to users, we play test it and make sure that everyone's going to have a really good experience.
So you have the balls here, which he just picked up, and you can angle them around, peek around corners a little bit. It is all physics-based as well, so things should bounce fairly realistically, and you can pick them up, you can turn around, you can throw them, you can hit your own teammates with them.
We don't want to bring something that will get people sick, that's hard to play, there's challenges with that, and so we take our time with it, because that's the most important thing for end users.
CVR brought the issue with this whole industry to the front. Despite its endless potential, I'm still not sure I need one. I'm hopeful that can change, but for the time being, there's nothing much pulling me in. For NewsFriends, I'm Brian McGovern.